I still remember the exact moment my heart cracked open, like glass shattering in slow motion, shards embedding everywhere. The gift they handed me for my 30th birthday wasn't a gift at all. It was a mirror, and what stared back at me was someone I didn't recognize anymore, the invisible sun. We were crammed into the living room after dinner. The air smelled of garlic bread and cheap vanilla frosting. Balloons sagged from the ceiling fan, and a crooked 30 candle had melted into the store-bought sheet cake. Everyone was laughing, phones out, recording from memories I already knew I'd want to forget. My dad, James, held up a silver wrap box. Same shimmering paper Mom always bought in bulk after Christmas sales. Same white curly ribbon. Same tiny envelope taped on top. I could see my name on it from across the room, written in her looping cursive, to Liam. He grinned like this was the best surprise of the night. "Okay, birthday boy," he said, voice booming for the audience. "But I think Sophia should open this one." Sophia, my little sister, 28 going on 18 forever, looked up, eyes wide and sparkling. She glanced at me, then at Mom, waiting for permission like a kid at Christmas. Mom waved her hand. "Go on, honey. Trust me, you'll love it." I laughed at first. A short, confused bark. This had to be a joke, right? Some elaborate family prank. I mean, my name was literally on the card. Sophia peeled the envelope off without even reading it. Just ripped it open, tossed it aside. For a split second, the inside flashed toward me. To Liam, happy 30th. We're so proud of the man you've become. Love, Mom and Dad. Then the paper came off in one excited tear. She lifted the lid and screamed. A real, piercing, teenage girl scream. "Oh my God. No way." She pulled out a key fob. Sleek black Lexus logo catching the lamplight. Dad did his fake shock face, hands up. "Well, looks like someone's driving home in style tonight." Everyone burst out laughing. Everyone except me. I stared at the crumpled card on the carpet by Sophia's feet. My name's still visible in thick blue ink. "Wait," I said, voice flat, foreign in my own throat. That was supposed to be for me. Mom cut and smooth as silk. "Liam, sweetheart, you already have a car. It runs fine. Sophia's been taking the bus home from her night classes. Do you know how dangerous that is these days?" Sophia bounced up, hugging Dad, so hard the keys jingled. "I can't believe you got me a car. I thought this was for Liam." Dad chuckled, ruffling her hair. "It was going to be Pumpkin, but we talked it over and decided you needed it more right now. Liam understands. He's always been our rock." All eyes turned to me, waiting for the nod. The good son smile. My face burned. I could feel the heat crawling up my neck. Mom sighed, rolling her eyes just enough for me to catch it. "Oh, come on, Liam. You're 30 now. Birthdays aren't a big deal anymore. You don't need presents. You've got a great job, your own place, a reliable car. This is about helping your sister get ahead." Sophia gave me that guilty half smile. Keys clutched her chest. "Thanks, big bro. You know I love you, right?" I swallowed the stone in my throat. "Yeah, congrats." Dad clapped my shoulder, too hard. That's my boy, always putting family first. I drove home that night in my 13-year-old Accord, the one I'd nursed through 3 engines with YouTube videos and prayer. My hands shook the whole 40 minutes. Not from anger, from clarity. When I got inside my apartment, I didn't scream. I didn't throw anything. I just opened my laptop, logged into the travel portal, and stared at the booking I'd hidden for 14 months. Spain, June, their 40th anniversary. Business class flights, 12 nights. Private tour of the village where Mom's parents were born. Ocean view dinner in Barcelona. Total, $18,212.40. Paid in full. By me. In secret. Full refund available for 6 more days. I hovered over cancel booking for maybe 10 seconds. Then I clicked. The confirmation email hit their inbox the next morning. I'd left them on the notification list on purpose. But that wasn't the worst of it. You see, this wasn't about a car, or even about an $18,000 trip I'd save for in silence while they asked me for just one more emergency transfer. This was about 30 years of being the spare. I was always the easy one, the self-sufficient one, the one who didn't need hand-holding. When I was 10 and forgot chores, it was a lecture on responsibility. When Sophia did, Mom laughed, She's just dreamy, you know how she is. At 14, I mowed lawns to buy my first phone. At 14, Sophia got the newest iPhone because all her friends have one. She'll get bullied otherwise. At 16, I inherited Dad's rusty Civic with 190,000 miles and a list of rules longer than my arm. I pay my own insurance, gas, everything. At 16, Sophia got a brand new Civic, red ribbon on the hood, full photo shoot. College? I took loans, worked 30 hours a week, lived on ramen and pride. Sophia got the private school, the off-campus apartment, the experience fund. Every time I gently asked why the difference, the answer was the same. You're stronger, Liam. You don't need it like she does. That's a gift, really. And I believe them. I internalized it. Became the family ATM with a smile. Roof leak? $4,200 for my savings. Sophia's root canal? $2,800 on my credit card. Dad's temporary hours cut? $500 a month automatic transfer. Always will pay you back. Never happened. They brag about me to their friends. Our Liam's so successful, so independent, while quietly expecting me to keep the ship afloat. So when I secretly booked that Spain trip, I thought finally, I'd do something huge that couldn't be redirected. Something that would make them see me. Really see me. I even let myself believe them when, weeks before my birthday, Dad started texting about a big surprise for my 30th. Talking car models. Colors. You deserve something reliable, son. You've earned it. I fell for it. Hard. That's why the key fob in Sophia's hand felt like a knife twisted slow. They'd used the exact car we discussed for me and given it to her, with my name still on the card. Mom's words echoed the whole drive home. You're 30. Birthdays don't matter anymore. Translation, you don't matter anymore. Not like she does. So I canceled the trip. Not out of spite. Out of survival. I watched the refund process, $18 to $12.40 sliding back into my account like blood returning to a limb that had gone numb. Then I sent the email. Short. Calm. Final. Mom, Dad, I've canceled the Spain trip I booked for your anniversary. The full refund is returning to me. It's become clear that we have very different ideas about fairness, gratitude, and family support. I'm no longer comfortable being the default solution to every financial need while my own are dismissed. Going forward, I won't be able to help with bills, emergencies, or large gifts. I love you both, but I need distance to rebuild what's left of my boundaries. Liam, I turned my phone off after hitting send. When I turned it back on the next day, there were 47 missed calls. Voicemails swinging from tears to rage to bargaining. But I didn't listen to any of them. For the first time in 30 years, the silence felt like breathing. I'm not telling you this because I want pity. I'm telling you because maybe you're sitting there right now, smiling through another. It's just how family is, while something inside you breaks a little more. Maybe you're the reliable one, the rock, the one who understands. If you were to ask yourself this, how many times can you give pieces of yourself away before there's nothing left to recognize in the mirror? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one because I'm done being invisible. And maybe you should be too. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe for more stories.